And it's also so hot in my room. But hi everyone, my name is Melina, and today I'm going to be telling you about how I transferred from my community college to Cal State Long Beach in 4 years. So you can either follow this as like a freshman that's deciding on going to community college straight out of high school, or even if you're in community college right now, you know, no matter how long it takes you, like whoever puts you down for getting your education, no matter how long it takes you, like, don't listen to them. So straight out of high school, I went to community college. As soon as I got to community college, the process is different now, only because I graduated in 2015, and the process in 2015 was that you take the placement test and it places you into math or English in whatever level. So I was placed into regular English, English 101 or English 100, and I was placed at a lower math.
But you did this for what?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why?
So I had to work my way up to a transferable math, which is a 100 level class. But now, I don't know why they did this. Now they changed it for it to be, I don't even know if you still have to take the placement test, but I know, it's hot in here, sorry. I'm not sure if you have to take the placement test, but I know that you get placed into 100 level English and 100 level math no matter what. So it takes the pressure off of staying at your community college for too long because of not being able to pass for my example math. My first semester, I actually had no idea what I was doing. And then my second year, actually, where I was technically a sophomore, I took a counseling class for a GE, general education class. And that class is supposed to be taken as a freshman, but I took it as a sophomore because I needed a GE and I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea. I took some random classes. I took math and English to start because I knew I needed to take those, and then I took like some random fashion classes and marketing classes because I was a fashion major when I first started community college, but then I changed to comm, so those classes didn't even transfer over. But then I took the counseling class, and that mapped out like everything that I needed to do. And then I ended up going to the transfer center. So if you have a transfer center at your community college, I highly recommend it because the transfer center will map out everything for you and tell you if you want to go to this school, these are the classes you need to take, and if you want to go to this school, these are the classes you need to take. For example, Cal State versus a university or private schools. And then I followed the ADT. The transfer center said to take the ADT because it's associate degree for transfer rather than a regular associate's degree, which would be like a regular associate's degree would be more like of a, so the associate's degree for transfer is really just going to help the university or college that you apply to just figure out if you're ready to transfer and all of that. And if you follow it as opposed to regular associate's degree, you might not know if you're eligible to transfer. So definitely follow an associate's degree for transfer. Consult your advisors on that, but definitely check out the transfer center because the transfer center is gonna map out literally everything for you. I didn't know about the transfer center until my second year at community college, so that was crazy. So what you're gonna wanna do as soon as possible is the Golden 4. For Cal States, the Golden 4 is required: oral communication, written communication, critical thinking, and mathematics. So apart from the Golden 4, you also need to have completed about 60 semester or 90 quarter units of transferable coursework. So if you follow the ADT, it's going to tell you what's transferable and what's not. Most of them will be. Most like 100 level classes will be. You need to have an overall GPA of 2.0. You have to be in good standing, so if you were on academic probation or anything, you need to get your grades up so that you can be good standing. I was on academic probation actually my first year because I was just taking a bunch of not useless classes. I was taking a bunch of classes that I didn't know. I was failing math. I actually had to retake English a couple times. I was working 2 jobs. I used to work at the Angel Stadium and at Victoria's Secret. And if you ever worked at Victoria's Secret, you know they have crazy hours. It might be different now. Like I said, that was in like 2016, 2015. And I was taking 5 classes, so I failed almost all of them, like 4 out of 5 I failed, so I had to retake those, and I was able to get back to good standing within a semester. I think I took some over the summer. And then you also have to have completed 10 general ed courses. That's what the website says. This is the California State University website. I can link it down below. But if you follow the ADT, it's going to be mostly like all of this stuff. I didn't do, I think they have like a top program, or EOP. What is EOP? I didn't do any of those special things. I wasn't in honors classes or honors programs or any of that. I was in student government. I don't feel like that made a difference in why they accepted me or anything, but I mean, it was a really good experience, and my mom called me. It was a really good experience, and I got to meet a lot of friends, so definitely recommend doing that. So I finished everything, and I actually ended up failing my math class my last semester, and I had already applied to schools, and the schools reached out and were like, if you don't pass your math class, we can't consider you as a student. So I finished everything in about 2018, and then I failed my math class, so I wasn't able to do it, and then I was very sad. So finish your math classes and all of that. I applied to Cal State Fullerton, Chapman, hear me out, and USC. I just really thought I was gonna get in, but I'm glad I didn't because they suck. I technically got into Cal State Fullerton, but they told me that if I didn't have my math class that I can't continue with the process. Chapman, they're a private school, so it's a little bit different. My brother went to Chapman, and I know that they like having like a family legacy. Like if there's 4 kids in your family, if all 4 go, like they love that. But they reached out and also said that if I didn't have my math class, that they couldn't review my application, and then USC obviously rejected me because it's USC, and I had a 3.0, so I was shooting high, shooting high. You never know if you don't try. Math, fall of 2018, and Spanish, spring of 2019, because one of the advisors I visited said that it would be better for it to look like I'm still active rather than non-active at all, and I knew I was going to pass Spanish with an easy A because I speak Spanish, and it was able to boost my GPA. And then I applied for the fall to Cal State Fullerton, and Cal State Fullerton only, because they have a really good comm program, and it's I live really close to it, well, closer than Cal State Long Beach. And then due to certain events, I wasn't able to go to Cal State Fullerton in the fall. Oh, I thought someone came in. I wasn't able to go to Cal State Fullerton in the fall, so I was really upset about that. I also cried a lot. Because there's just like this stigma that if you don't finish within a certain amount of time, I don't know, like, how do I explain it? If you don't finish it within a certain amount of time, like, I don't know, do you know what I mean? So I ended up studying abroad in the summer of 2019. I went to Italy, and I met some amazing people. I did a bachelor vlog with them. If you want to check it out, I have that on my channel. But one of my friends, Bella, that I met through the program, she just put out a cover, so I'll link it down below so you can check it out. But she went to Cal State Long Beach and was like, you should apply to Cal State Long Beach for the spring. You'd really love it. Do it. And I was hesitant only because I felt like I wouldn't get into Cal State Long Beach because it's a pretty good school. Sorry, I'm trying to speak really fast before the sun goes down. And it's also so hot in my room. But yeah, she was like, you should apply to Cal State Long Beach, and I was hesitant just because of how long this process has been going. I almost didn't apply to any school. I was like, I'm just gonna work, I'm not gonna go to school. But I applied just for fun to see if I would get in, and I got in. I got into Cal State Long Beach and Cal State Fullerton for the fall. For the spring, I got into Cal State Fullerton and Cal State Long Beach for the spring of 2020, which I'm in this current semester right now. And I ended up choosing Cal State Long Beach over Cal State Fullerton simply because I felt more connected to the school. I took a tour of both schools, and my tour at Cal State Fullerton was great. They did a really good job. The comm department is across the street, so the tour guide was like, oh, that's the comm department over there, but we're not gonna go over there because it's across the street. And it was really hot that day. So I was like, cool, that's exactly why I came on this tour, to see the comm department, but that's okay. And then I went to the Cal State Long Beach tour, and I just really fell in love with the campus. There might have been a little bit of bias because my friend Bella was with me, and she went to Cal State Long Beach, of course. But I just fell in love with the campus, and the tour guide was amazing. I don't know her name, but you know, if you ever take a tour and you get this tour guide, you know exactly who I'm talking about. She was amazing. And then, I don't know, yeah, like I really liked the campus. I liked all of it. Both are great schools for comm. And I chose Cal State Long Beach, of course. The commute isn't that bad. I currently go, well, not anymore. I do all of my classes online, but I used to go 2 days out of the week. If you've seen any of my other vlogs, I only went 2 days out of the week because I felt easier to go 2 days rather than all 4, in terms of gas and all of that. So I went the 2 days, and it's not that bad. I feel like you just have to have like strong wallet for the gas and strong mentality, just because it's the entire day, so it drains you. So if you're trying to commute to Cal State Long Beach and you pick 2 days, just know that. As of now, for the fall of 2020, the fall of 2020, I'm gonna be going 4 days out of the week. So just because of my schedule, like I could not fit any classes in 2 days. I don't know why. It was really annoying. They only had classes like 11 to 12 on Tuesday and 11 to 12 on Monday, and that's it. Like I had to do either or. So I'm going Monday through Thursday. As of now, classes are going to be face-to-face, but that might change. I know Cal State Fullerton, as of now, it's Friday, April 24th that I'm filming this. I know Cal State Fullerton announced that they will be doing online courses for the entirety of fall, so I feel like a lot of colleges or universities are going to follow what other people do, because if you're that one college that doesn't do it, they're going to be like, you know what I mean? Whatever. So as of now, classes are face-to-face. I am taking one online class, so I'm still going to be there 4 days a week. Because I'm following an ADT in communications, and that's how I got accepted in, as I cannot change my major whatsoever, and I have to follow it. I got an email asking if I'm following it, and then the advisor has to approve that I'm following it. But as of now, I got accepted in spring 2020, and I'm set to graduate in spring 2021. And I'm like, how come I was at community college for 4 years and I'm at Cal State Long Beach for about a year and a half? I don't know. I tried to do a minor, but I feel like if you're going to do a minor as a transfer student, you need to know, or I don't even know if you can. You just can't, because it delays your graduation about a semester unless you take classes over the summer and over intersession. But summer and intersession don't offer financial aid or the college fee waiver program, which is for veteran dependents. I'm a veteran dependent. My father was in the Marines, so I cannot take summer or intercession classes unless I want to pay out of pocket, and it's not worth it. One class is like $1,000. No thank you. That was like the entirety of my tuition at community college for one semester. I don't even think I ever paid $1,000. I think the most I paid was like $800 or $900. So if you want to do a minor as a transfer, you just have to fill out so many forms on like why you're delaying your graduation and everything, and they kind of make it hard for you to do. So unless you're willing to put in that work for all those forms, it's like you have to do a form that's like, I'm pretty sure it's like you have to request a delay and then you have to request a different graduation date. I don't know, it's very confusing. So yeah, as of now, I am loving my experience at Cal State Long Beach. The drive isn't bad at all. 30 to 40 minutes isn't that bad. It depends what time you drive, maybe. My first class in the spring was at 9:30, so I would leave my house around 8:45. 8:30. The only thing that sucks is parking. Parking is so bad. Like, I think it takes me longer to park at 9:30 than it does. There's a person walking in the windows right there. I think it takes me longer of course, my dogs are gonna bark. My dogs bark at literally everyone that walks by, and everybody wants to be taking, oh my god, he stopped. Everybody wants to be, can he see me? Parking is awful. My first class next semester is starting at 11, so hopefully the parking isn't that bad. But yeah, like I said, I got my ADT in communications, and I'm doing communications at Cal State Long Beach. The sun is now setting, so I will be heading out. If you have any other questions, please comment them down below and I can answer anything or make another separate video. If you want to say something about being a veteran dependent, let me know. Shut up, my dogs won't shut up. Yeah, so comment down below, like and subscribe, please. Have a great day. Thanks, bye. And if you're thinking about going to community college, do it. It was the best thing ever. 1, you save money. 2, you save money. And it only took me so long just because, I don't know, there's a stigma that's like, if you go to community college, you get stuck at community college, and that's not true. I know plenty of people that did it within 2 years. It just took me so long because I was figuring my life out, and life happens. Like, who cares if you are at community college for longer than 4 years, or if you go and then take a break and then come back. It's your journey, girl. It's your journey, not somebody else's. At least that's what I like to tell myself, because sometimes I feel bad, but then I'm like, as long as I'm getting an education, like, that's all that should matter,